On the front line, ready to war, go.
Something's not adding up, and fans think they've cracked the code. After years of silence, people are finally connecting the dots on why Beyonce and Jay-Z's son, Sir Carter, has been kept completely out of the spotlight, and the rumors are explosive. Word on the street is Sir may be on the autism spectrum, and the internet's accusing the power couple of hiding him because of it. Now we all know Beyonce and Jay-Z are masters of image control. Every photo, every appearance, every word, it's all part of the perfect family package. But fans are saying Jay-Z might be the real reason Sir stays hidden. Why? Because having a son with autism allegedly doesn't match the flawless legacy he's been curating. That's wild if true. But here's the real question. Why would Beyonce go along with it? And why does Jay-Z seem to have this ongoing issue with embracing his sons publicly? This isn't just about privacy anymore. It's looking shady. At this point, it's hard to deny that something strange is going on. Fans have clocked how little we've seen of Sir. When the twins were first born, it made sense they'd want to protect them. People are brutal online. Just look at how badly folks came for Blue Ivy when she was little. From her hair to her face, grown adults had no problem tearing her down. Disgusting. So yeah, maybe at first it was about shielding the twins from that madness, but now Blue Ivy's everywhere. On red carpets, at shows, even stealing the spotlight during the Renaissance tour.
On the front line, ready to war, go.
Blue Ivy's been stepping into that spotlight hard lately, and fans have been eating it up. She's been popping up at the Grammys with Beyonce and Jay-Z for the last few years, snatching camera time and turning heads. She even voiced Kiara in The Lion King, proving that the Knowles Carter empire runs deep in the next generation. And let's not forget her surprise move, killing it as a backup dancer during Beyonce's Christmas Day halftime show in Texas. Now she's out here stealing the whole Cowboy Carter tour like it's her own stage. But let's keep it real. Growing up, we barely saw Blue Ivy. So when the twins, Sir and Rumi, stayed hidden too, fans didn't raise their eyebrows. It just felt like classic Beyonce. Private, guarded, keeping her babies away from the madness. Nobody really questioned it at first, then things switched up. Suddenly, Rumi started showing up more. It started small, a few blurry fan pics here and there, but then it escalated fast. She pulled up at the Super Bowl sitting with Jay-Z and Blue like a little queen. And next thing we know, she's on stage with Blue and Beyonce during the Cowboy Carter tour. It's not hard to notice what's going on.
Sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden, I hear this agitating, grating voice.
Or better yet, what's not going on. Because when it comes to Sir Carter, it's been straight up silence. No Super Bowl seats, no background moments, no stage walk-ons, or nothing. It's like he vanished into thin air while his twin sister's out here living her best star-studded life. Now yeah, Rumi only hit the stage this year, but don't get it twisted. She was still showing up at Renaissance tour stops back in 2023, chilling with her dad like a VIP. Meanwhile, Sir's nowhere. No photos, no clips, not even a glimpse. Just crickets. And the more we see of Rumi, the louder the questions get. Fans are side-eyeing everything now. Tina Knowles tried to calm the noise, saying, Rumi loves the spotlight, but Sir's more low-key. Just like Beyonce, Tina Knowles has always been fiercely protective of her grandkids. And in a recent interview, she finally opened up about the dark side of fame, especially for the kids. She said, if I had my first choice, they would not have to deal with the things that they have to deal with as kids. But one day they'll read the ignorance that people put out there about them.
Tell us a little bit about Rumi and how excited
Well,
she is.
Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion and the whole thing.
What is Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff as much.
The lies and all of that. And I do worry about that. Her words hit deep. And for a lot of fans, this felt like a quiet confirmation about Sir Carter's rumored autism. But then came the real internet earthquake. Kanye West. Out of nowhere, Ye jumped in with a tweet that had people's jaws on the floor. He said, wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having children is a choice. If Twitter take my itch down, then so be it. but I need y'all to know Jay-Z or nobody have no power over me. It was messy, it was cruel, and it went viral. But even with the chaos, fans locked in on one thing. Kanye might have just said what others were too scared to. Now the streets are buzzing with a new conspiracy that Jay-Z allegedly refuses to accept Sir because of the autism rumors. As wild as all this sounds, it ain't the first time Jay-Z's been accused of pushing away a son, because way before the Cicada whispers, there was another man, Ramir Satterthwaite, claiming to be Jay-Z's first secret child. And this situation, it's been dragging for years with no closure. Back in December 2014, Ramir and his guardian filed a civil lawsuit to try and force Jay-Z to take a DNA test. Just a simple test that could have settled everything, one way or the other. But Jay, he pulled a disappearing act with his legal team, allegedly dodging the whole thing like it was radioactive. Fans couldn't understand why a man with nothing to hide would keep running from something so basic. Despite all the silence and delays, Ramir hasn't given up. And in a recent sit-down with the U.S. Sun, he poured his heart out. He denied ever chasing Jay-Z's money, saying, "I don't want money or anything like that from Jay-Z. I just want him to finally tell the truth to the world. He's supposed to be a positive role model for our community. He stands there screaming, 'Black Lives Matter.' Well, tell the truth and take responsibility. And if you say I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test." Here's what's got everyone really side-eyeing Jay-Z. If you got nothing to hide, why does no keep being your first answer every time someone asks you to take a paternity test? That's the exact question people are throwing at him, especially after hearing what Ramir's guardian Lily had to say. And her claims? They're jaw-dropping. According to Lily, this whole story goes way deeper than just a denied DNA test. She says Jay-Z allegedly got Ramir's mom, Wanda, pregnant when she was just 16 and he was 22. But it gets worse. Some reports allege the relationship may have started even earlier, like when Wanda was only 13 and Jay-Z was already in his 20s. Lily said Wanda might have told him she was older at the time, but either way, that age gap's got people raising eyebrows fast. Wanda eventually got pregnant, but had no way to reach Jay-Z afterward. There was no phone number, no connection, he was gone. So when Lily and Ramir finally approached Jay-Z's legal team years later, they weren't trying to blow up the spot. They just wanted the truth. No media drama. But get this, Jay-Z's lawyers allegedly pushed to keep everything quiet. Real quiet. At one point, they even floated the idea of signing Ramir to Jay-Z's label, like as if giving him a record deal could make this all disappear. But things flipped real quick once Jay-Z's team allegedly found out Wanda's real age. That's when the whole vibe changed. Lily recalled getting a call from one of Jay's in-house lawyers, and at first, everything seemed cool. Too cool, actually. They were polite, even supportive, acting like they wanted to sort the whole thing out privately. They even brought up Ramir's music talent and floated the idea of signing him to Jay-Z's label. But Lily shut that down, saying he had to finish high school first. And then, boom, the tone completely shifted. Suddenly, a whole new set of lawyers stepped in, and their energy was different. Defensive, aggressive, like the stakes just got way higher. That's when Lily says it hit her. They must have realized Wanda was allegedly underage at the time. That changed everything. Since then, Jay-Z has kept denying that he's Ramir's father. But here's the part that keeps haunting the case. He still won't take the test. In a world where DNA results can come back in days, fans can't wrap their heads around why a billionaire won't just settle this once and for all. And now, fans are starting to put two and two together. And what they're seeing ain't pretty. The Ramir drama, the refusal to take a test, the silence around Sir Carter, it's all looking way too familiar. People are straight up asking, is Jay-Z repeating the same pattern with his own son? Let's break it down. Sir was born into one of the most powerful families in the world, and yet he's completely invisible. No public appearances, no fan interactions, not even birthday clips, just radio silence. Meanwhile, his twin sister Rumi is being celebrated like royalty. She's in the spotlight, touring with her mom, even showing up at major events. But Sir, still missing in action. And this is where it gets even more suspicious. Some fans believe Jay-Z's obsession with legacy only applies when it looks good on paper. Blue Ivy, she's polished, talented, and already has awards under her belt. Rumi, adorable and stage ready. But Sir, with all the autism rumors, Jay allegedly sees him as a liability to the image. What's really throwing people off is how carefully this all seems orchestrated. Like, we're not talking about random privacy. This feels intentional. Some fans are convinced the silence around Sir isn't about protection, it's about rejection, and the receipts keep stacking. Every time Beyonce posts about her kids, it's always Blue or Rumi. Birthday tributes, behind-the-scenes moments, tour highlights, Sir is barely even mentioned. And when fans do bring him up in the comments, it's like the replies get drowned out or ignored. That's not just privacy, that's erasure, and people are noticing. Now, rumors are flying that there are no updated photos of Sir on any official platform. None from birthdays, none from family holidays, not even blurry paparazzi shots. And with a family that's photographed everywhere, how is that even possible unless it's on purpose? One fan posted, "It's like Sir Carter was born," and then they hit delete. Another wrote, "This isn't protection, this is shame disguised as silence." And the most heartbreaking part? Folks are saying that if the autism rumors are true, Sir might be growing up knowing that his presence is being hidden, that he's being edited out of his own legacy. Here's the wildest part. Jay-Z doesn't even need to give blood. A simple mouth swab or a single strand of hair is enough for a DNA test. It takes seconds, but after more than 15 years of dodging it, fans are convinced he knows the truth. They're saying he knows Ramir's his son, but admitting it would blow up the perfect image he's worked so hard to create. Because let's be honest, Jay-Z's all about the optics, the empire, the legacy. But this whole situation has him looking real messy. First, he refuses to take a DNA test for one son, and now there are rumors that he's allegedly pushing another son, Sir Carter, completely out the picture just because he doesn't line up with the legacy blueprint. It's ugly. And sadly, it ain't rare. A lot of neurodivergent kids grow up being treated like they're not good enough, even by the people who should love them the most. That's the part that's breaking hearts across social media right now. So what do you think? Is Jay-Z avoiding accountability on both fronts? Is Sir being kept hidden for the sake of a clean public image? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on those notifications so you never miss the next deep dive.